And we're back in the car for some more crypto talk. I just want to go over a few things because we hear all the time when there's dips. If you haven't noticed, there's been quite a few dips right now. The biggest thing we hear is people say, don't panic. Don't panic sell. DCA, buy the coins that you have conviction in, bring your average down. And though all of that is very true, this is all we hear. And I still know that the majority of you still panic sell. Right? So I want to go a little bit just like, why do we say this? Why is it best not to panic sell and, take the everyone else's advice of either DCA if you have the funds to be able to, or put down the damn phone, go outside, touch some grass. So if you're not aware, let me make this very blunt and straightforward. The only way to lose money in crypto is to sell at the wrong time. Okay? That is it. You sell at the wrong time, and that is literally the only way that you can lose money in crypto. If you want to push and like, well, what if a company goes bankrupt? How often do you really think that happens other than a meme? And if you're in meme coins, that is a different little monster or beast all on its own. So when we see dips, I'm going to say don't fucking panic. There's no reason to be upset about it. At the end of the bull run, or if you think we're coming to the end of the bull run and you haven't sold everything else yet, I can see a little room for panicking. Like, am I supposed to? Is it too late? And maybe that's where a lot of people start to freak out right now, is wondering, is it too late? Is the bull run over? And I'm probably going to do a video on this sometime soon to show all the reasons as to why it is not over, and really what to look for to know that it's getting close to being over. Because in all reality, we're not going to know until hindsight. We can look back and be like, oh, here was the peak of the bull run. We can tell because all these numbers a couple months ago said so. But it's really hard to tell at the time. But we can get ideas as to, is it worth panicking or not right now? And the fact that we still have less liquidity in all of crypto right now than we did in the last bull run, that's a great indicator that we're nowhere close to the top, because we know that there's going to be more money coming into crypto as a whole as there was last time, because now we've got multiple multi-billion-dollar companies and individuals that's already putting money in. So we know it's still going to go higher. Once we start seeing the entire market cap of all of crypto being closer to the 5.5 trillion or higher, then we can start talking a little bit. Though a lot of experts are expecting it to hit 8 to 12 million full market cap of crypto at its peak. I'm going to start looking into it deeper when it starts creeping up to that 5.5 to 6 trillion. Because I don't know how many people are going to throw money into crypto at the highest. But that's one indicator. The other one is if you've been in crypto for a while, and I'll even say this for like over a year, specifically if you were in this in the last bull run, shame on you guys if you actually think this is the top of it, right? I mean, there's no indicators. Realize that when we have a bull run, it's not that it goes straight up like a fucking mountain, right? Our cryptos are going to go up and down, and those downs can be pretty big. If you don't believe me, I can't prove it to you right now. I'm in a freaking car driving, but I can pull this up in a video. But look at charts. Go to CoinMarketCap or any other similar one, or a specific crypto chart over the past 5 years, and look at the bull run last year. Look at this, essentially all of 2021. You will see a lot of crypto coins, the vast majority, will go up 80% to 150 plus percent, but they will also have dips a day or three later that is 40 to 60%. And it's not abnormal in a bull run to see 60% dips. We have not had anything close to that yet. If you look at the week or the month, most cryptos are down. But if you zoom out, and I'll do this in a graph for you guys soon. If you zoom out to 3 months, we're still ahead. We're actually almost all crypto is ahead on the 3 months, and then on the 6 months, and then for the year, excluding some coins from the big pump up that we had in April. All right, but I mean, we're only higher than we were a couple months ago. It's going to keep going up. Expect these dips, and more so when the bull run is full force into it for the couple of months that it will last. know that there's going to be 60% dips in a day. Get ready for it. So if this is shaking you out, use this now to build up your mental fortitude, flex that little disciplinary muscle, not to panic sell. Unless you really think the bull runs over. And in that case, make sure you're not selling for a loss, right? And if you're having much more money than what you think you can afford in the market, that's already a mistake. But if the money that I have, if I really think it's going to continue going up and everything crashes, I'm not happy by any means, but I won't be pissed off because I'll just keep the coins and run them into the next cycle. So that is the worst case scenario, because if I sold them, I would lose money because that was the wrong time to sell. I don't at all think that we're all going down to zero. I don't think we're at all entering a bear market. But just things to think about, right? So if there's anything else specific, if you guys are nervous, especially if you're new to this space, if you're scared or nervous, joining a Discord, I've got nothing to show on my own. I've been in a couple of Discords, but having a group like that really can help. When I was new, it did help, because even things that I knew, like I knew not to panic. I knew when things weren't necessarily bad, but it didn't mean I didn't waver a little bit. And having a group to talk about certainly helps. So what I can do is in the comments below, I am very curious if you guys are concerned about anything. Let me know what it is. This way I can address it directly for you guys. And because if you're nervous about it, somebody else is too, I'm sure of it. So something else that could get something a little nervous right now is, let's say if you're in the red, right? Because a lot of people that you'll listen to here on YouTube, Reddit, etc., most people are not in the red. Most of them are in the green. They're just less in the green now in the dip, because a lot of us bought a while back, right? So it's easier for some of us, I guess, to sit here and say okay, yeah, don't panic, because things like my H bar, I'm up still. I had a 6 cents average, so I'm still up by almost a 5x. So it goes down a little bit. Yeah, I'm not panicking. It's not in the red. I do have 1 or 2 crypto in the red. So if this is a position where you guys are in, let's do the quick figure out why you're in the red. So if you're in the red, it's probably due to just one or multiple of a couple different reasons, right? One could easily be you bought it at the top. Right, so if you've held on to crypto since, let's say, April, and you bought something that was at the top in April and has been down since, and kudos if you've held on to that and didn't sell it, that's a reason for it to be in the red. And that's the best time for, if you have extra powder, extra cash flow, where you can DCA, dollar cost average, buy more at a cheaper amount to bring your average down. Great time to do so if you have the ability. If not, I encourage you to, as long as you still like the project, again, not financial advice, to hold and wait. Another possibility is that you just recently bought it, right? I recently bought Moodang, and I bought it at a 60% discount after it dropped from 60 cents. I bought down around 22. I watched it drop down to 19 today, and when I've looked, I'm a little bit down. It's because I've recently bought it. I bought it on a large dip, and it dipped a little bit more. Okay. Not a big deal. I'm not concerned about that one. And it rationalizes and it makes sense. Another possibility is kind of a shoot off of those, is that you're trading coins. And I don't mean trading in the sense of I made gains on coin A and I turned what I profited from that into coin B, which that's not a bad strategy sometimes. Watch out for capital gains tax and all that jazz. But where you have one coin and it's either staying flatlined or it's gone down, so then you trade it into something else that's been going up, and then that stays flatlined or goes down, so then we trade it in for something else that's up. And that is a very bad pattern that I see a lot, and it's a great way to keep us poor. All right? So if you've been in any kind of investing, we hear constantly buying the red and selling the green. For the most part, we understand this. You want to buy something when it's cheap, because if you buy something as it's going up in price, whatever goes up must come down. All right? So we buy on the up and then wonder, hey, why is it not going up anymore? It's because the up is done for now. Right? So if you bought something a little higher than you feel like you should have, assuming you still think it's a good project, in most cases, I would recommend don't trade it out for something else. Don't chase green candles. You are going to lose. You can't get ahead, which profits are getting ahead of something, right? If I'm profiting in crypto, it's because I'm ahead of everyone else who bought it after me. You can't get ahead if you're literally following it. So quit fucking chasing green candles. Just wait for the turn for your crypto, right? And all of those I see a lot. So if you're panicking a little bit, feel free to panic. But talk to other people, join a group, watch more videos, research the crypto that you're in, and that's always helped me. Because when I start wavering or I start getting a little nervous about, because I've seen crypto I've bought drop down by 40, 50%, and I'm in the red by 50%. That's not comfortable. But I've noticed, at least for me personally, if I start researching that coin, remember, oh shit, yeah, that's why I like this coin in the first place. I mean, God, for anyone who's held on to HBAR or XRP, kudos to all of you for it, because dear God, those had so much fear, uncertainty, and doubt for years. And I first bought my HBAR at 11 cents, and then I watched it drop down to 4. Now you see it go down, 2/3, 3/4, whatever. I'm not mathing right now. You see it drop that much, and yeah, everyone's going to waver a little bit. And then I researched it and realized, okay, this is why I did it. I bought more to DCA, dollar cost average, bring my average buy-in price down, and I brought it down from around the 11 cent mark, eventually down to the 6. And it helped me profit more now. So when you guys see red, see dips, know they're coming. It's normal. It should happen, because people buy and people sell. So just make sure you do it at the right time. So again, if you guys held out this long and listened to me ramble about God knows what while driving home, 1, thank you. 2, you might as well press the subscribe button. I'll do this decently often. I try to pop out videos 3 days a week for the long videos. Sometimes it's 2, but it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I've been popping out more of the little shorts. This one might turn into 1 or 2 little YouTube shorts. We'll see. But please, if you like this, please do press the like button. Let me know your thoughts and opinions below. I really do read all of them. I'll comment to them. If you really don't want me to you want to comment but don't want me to respond, tell me not to respond. I might be curious as to why, but I'm not going to be butthurt about it. Say what you want to say. So, again, thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend or week or month and beyond. I don't know when you're watching this, but I'm fighting crypto. I appreciate you all.